We are so back. Welcome back to the stream. I've missed doing this, and I feel like we're in a place now where we can start doing it more. So we've got, I guess to fill you in a little bit on some of the content, after getting laid off at the beginning of the month, I really dove in to finish up all the videos that I was working on and that I wanted to get out. Thank you, Stereo. I appreciate it. It feels good to be back. So, I don't know. I've been kind of in a space where I'm like, it was like almost like getting laid off was a blessing and a curse for content production. Just from a perspective of getting stuff out, like it gave me the time to finish all of the projects that I wanted to with an even higher level of quality of the final videos. So that was good. But at the same time, I also didn't have as much time because I think we benefit from having a schedule of production and stuff. And that kind of got thrown off when, you got to spend some time, transferring work files and getting other people set up to take over where I left off and at whatever point. So there's just kind of a thing that like sort of delayed when I could work on the videos for a little bit, which then meant that I've sort of been in this video production state of like constantly just working on the next video that I'm getting out, and never having time to like, take a break, go live and play some games, which is a bummer because like you'd think that it would open up my schedule so I would have, the time to do that, but it's kind of not been the case. I've been very much like gunning to get the videos that I wanted to get done by the time I wanted them out. So like, for instance, Sujamma was going to come out around the time that I got laid off, or, a little after, but that got kicked down the road, which meant that working on the Nuka-Cola Quantum video got kicked down, by extension. And I was working on that edit like the day that it came out. And Stereo, you're aware of this. I was I had some copyright issues with a couple of the songs I used in the Nuka-Cola Quantum video, just because, the old-timey songs are hit or miss on whether or not they're going to get grabbed, because some of them are in public domain, some of them are not. And I thought I was safe about it, but the one of the songs that I chose, particularly on the fly-in into Diamond City, was it got grabbed because I used a song that apparently still has some copyright holds. So I took that version of it down, and then like re-rendered it with just the Fallout theme music, which probably fits it, honestly. So maybe I'll just stick to that on that one. But all the ragtime music that I used in it is like copyright free, even without attribution or anything like that. So, because it's Creative Commons, it's old enough music that nobody has that copyright anymore. So, yeah. So, Stereo, I didn't have to train my replacement. It was more of a situation where one of our, they're not really a franchise, but kind of like a franchise, like partner companies, they will just sort of like chime in when they need to like help them get stuff figured out. But so it's all good though, because like I'm happy to be spending more time on the videos. And I'm hoping that by getting more out more frequently, it'll help the YouTube algorithm know what to do with my videos and who to give them to. So yeah, that's those main channel videos are like, kind of our bread and butter. And then this live stream is like our fun thing that we get to do, like once, those are in a good place. So it feels good to have, pushed out 3 videos this month, but at the same time, I'm working towards not working on the next video all the way up until the day I send it out, and instead working on several videos ahead of time, so that I have more time to stream and do other stuff. But that is the curse of the one-man band. So yeah. So yeah. The copyright free public domain, or so long as someone doesn't claim they own it. Yeah. That's also, that tracks. But I don't think anyone's coming for those songs. And the websites I got them from are like for that, but I know what it's like to be let go from your job, and it sucks, especially if you enjoyed your job. It was a job. I was good at it. I think, without, cause I like all the people that I worked with. It's just, it's a little dry, just working in, marketing automation, 8 hours a day, 9 hours a day, something like that. And I like doing the projects like this for myself, because these are more fun and more what I would rather leave my mark on the world with, is I don't know, the melding of fantasy and real world beverage history and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm happier to be doing this stuff. There's just this initial pain point working on it, where I really want to get this stuff ironed out, so that we can, reach a level with YouTube monetization and I mean, beyond just monetizing, I would rather this be my job. So I'm doing what I can for that. I think at some point here, I might consider doing simulcast streaming on both YouTube and Twitch, because they have recently allowed that on Twitch. So recently being kind of relative, it's been several months, but I think it'd be fun to incorporate that, and then that way people aren't just locked into just tuning in on YouTube if that's not where they prefer to consume their live content. And it's just a different audience. So, engaging with both chats though at the same time will be kind of difficult. But yeah. I've been Stereo, I appreciate it. You've been working hard. The quality is evident. Keep making shorts. Clearly got some momentum. Yeah. It's weird what videos get momentum on shorts and what don't. Because generally, I mean, right now while I'm getting started, a lot of the shorts and short form content is stuff repurposed from the main videos. So I have to have the main videos done to then get the short out. So it's not as straightforward or not easy, but it's not as direct. But then it's weird, things on this channel, and welcome if you subscribed after the skooma trip video. For whatever reason, I just took that bit out of the, main channel skooma video and put it over here just because I thought it'd be fun to put it here. And a lot of people, way more than I thought would kind of give a crap about it, tuned, like, I don't know, the YouTube algorithm grabbed that video and just sent it to a zillion people. And by a zillion, I mean like a little over 2,000, and people really enjoyed it. And I think it performed better just as a regular video on this channel than the short version did on the main channel, which is mind blowing to me. But yeah, the weirdest thing is, and I mean, not the trickiest part about like platforms and like posting the same content from platform to platform, you get to see what hits in one platform and what doesn't. But like the short on the main channel of the Nuka-Cola Quantum recipe, it didn't, I mean, it performed well. Like it hit, I think 5,000 views or something like that. But that video on TikTok just popped. I think it's hovering somewhere around like 620,000, but like, you know, just because you have one video like really blow up like that, it doesn't necessarily mean, especially on TikTok, that those people are going to come over here. Because generally people like prefer to have the exact same thing or exact same style come from somebody on TikTok. And I mean, I'm, you know, putting out a lot of variety stuff. I mean, it's all beverage oriented, but like it's all very different. You know, so like that video just exploded over there, but you know, less than 1% of people that saw it followed, and then less than 1% of that 1%, you know, made the hop over to YouTube and subscribed. But if you're part of that 1% of 1%, thanks. And I really wish that TikTok had some, you know, better way of like cross platform integration or something where, you know, people could more easily find you that way. But yeah. So like, and to again put it in perspective with Short's performance, the skooma trip that I posted that vertical short form on TikTok, and it did not, I mean, I think it maybe barely cracked 1,000. Whereas, yeah, like over here, like it did really well as just a regular video by itself. So it's really interesting. And I don't know. I think I would like to eventually be at a point where the content that I put on all of these different platforms is different. Like, I'm not just posting the same thing on multiple platforms all the time, because it feels not redundant, but like, perhaps limiting in terms of like the actual potential success of things. If you know, why would you subscribe to like, or why would you follow on Instagram if all of the content is stuff you'd find on TikTok? Or, you know, same with like the YouTube shorts. So I don't know. I kind of want to like reach a point where we can post different things on different platforms, but this is the best, I think, in the interim, in this like starting phase. But eventually I think we'll get to a point where we can clearly like do other stuff like that. But yes, those algorithms certainly are fickle. You're right, Stereo. And thank you, Anthony. I hope that the success continues, and I hope that the live stream also works as a supplementary piece of that. So sorry, I've been yapping about all this for 15 minutes. But, and I don't have a whole lot of time today since I'm getting started a little later in the day. Live streams will eventually move to an earlier time, just because I would like to be able to go to bed at like a reasonable hour and stuff like that. But so yeah, we're gonna keep it not brief, but about 2 hours today. And I mean, I got a little fuzz in my beard. We're keeping it around 2 hours, so I will pop us over to the bar. I don't think I have a transition actually set up for this one. unfortunately. But yeah, maybe I do. I'm gonna double check. If I'll start it, when I do, it's gonna be a little funky. Give me 1 second, because I do not have it previewing. So wrong thing. Oh, speaking of, the transition screen, the one that I just showed, our little please stand by, is something that I took from, it was footage that was uploaded last year by the H3 podcast for their green screen tournament. And I didn't have time, working a full-time job and working on these videos and stuff, to like put out a submission to that last year, but this year I did. And that was the last project that I worked on, that I wrapped up very late last night. So I submitted it to their competition this year. I don't know if it will actually get featured, but they're doing a live like tournament tomorrow, judging everybody's green screen submissions. This one is Elder Scrolls related. So if you have time to tune into their green screen tournament and vote, if mine is in there, I'll post about it on Instagram or something. And I'll let you know that we have a submission in. And then maybe I'll, if, regardless of whether it does or not, I might post it on this channel. It's just kind of shit posty and memey, because like they just record themselves for 2 hours doing dumb stuff on a green screen. But I got enough out of it to make a very funny 2-minute green screen clip. So yeah, got it in. If you have time to tune in to the green screen tournament on the H3 podcast tomorrow, please do. And follow me on Instagram, and I'll update you if we actually make it into the bracket. But yeah. So yes, Alina, we are so back. So speaking of being so back, also thanks for the congratulations on getting it in. It was I was a little pushing it down to the wire, but I got all of the other videos for this channel, and well, I guess the other videos for the main channel out, so I'm proud of putting those first, but it was nice to get this one in. Okay, let's get over to the bar, and I'll talk a little bit more about my plan for like our beverage here. It's a little bit not as like coordinated as I would have preferred, but we'll talk about it over there. So see you in a sec. Okay, so here we are at the Retching Netch again. Welcome. The beverages that we're going to be doing today, I've thought about like what I wanted to do with this, because a lot of the scripts that I wrote for the recent videos were also written for me to also have my ducks in a row, which being laid off kind of threw off. So I didn't have the time to stream the weeks after the videos came out because I was working on the next video. But so I was like, okay, do I do something skooma related today, or do I do something do Fallout, or do whatever? But I figured that the best possible like thing that we could do today would be to go for the just do them in order of the videos as they came out. So since the Sujamma video with Talviel's Kitchen came out first in the order of videos that I've made that I haven't done a stream related to, we'll taste beverages related to that one. We may not actually play the quests related to that one today, but at least the beverages will be. So we are going to lead here. We've got our flight there. I'm going to kind of, it's not going to be, you know, tasting the actual Sujamma or anything like that, but instead, I would like to taste the, some of the things that I think fit the vibe of Sujamma without actually, you know, maybe not accounting for the actual full-blown cranberry, lemon, and barley, you know, category from the ESO stuff. But again, Sujamma is really up for interpretation, and the ESO recipe is so bare bones that I think we are in the clear to do it this way today. So, these two made an appearance in the video when I talked about my initial thoughts about what a cranberry lemon beer could be. So the Cranberry Tank number 7, which did make an appearance last year on stream around the holidays. This is I think my last can of it. So I just want to taste that. And the Cranberry Blackcurrant Sour from Sanitas. I may reiterate some tasting points, although I was really, really fast about tasting points in that video because they weren't really the main focus. Then we've got another beer that we've tasted on stream before a while ago. I think last summer-ish. Dominga Paloma Sour, because that's another one. You know, Talviel's recipe incorporates grapefruit, and I think that fits a very, like, bittersweet citrus vibe. And so the Dominga Paloma Sour is a, like, sour beer that has grapefruit in it and kind of fits the mold. Even if it didn't come up in the video as such, I believe that it does. It bears the most similarities to Talviel's recipe. But New Belgium also recently changed the flavor profile. Well, they kept the flavor profile relatively close to the same, but they changed a little bit of the recipe and rebranded a little bit. So this one is a little different. So we're actually going to lead with those two and then go to those two. So I'm gonna switch these around. So I'm going from right to left from your perspective. But I'd like to lead with these since I want to compare them A and B first, and then we'll just, you know, sample those after the fact. But we'll lead with the original Dominga Paloma Sour. Also, let me know how the audio is, guys. I essentially had to redo the entire, like, configuration of some of the keying elements at the bar here, because after the Nuka-Cola, or like during the filming of the Nuka-Cola Quantum video, because the color of, like, this coloration, I don't know if it'll actually show now. I'll grab one and we'll see. Yeah. I got a Jones in here for whenever we do a Fallout stream, but we'll see if that... Okay, the color is actually showing up decently well, so maybe I overthought it in the moment, but I was so worried about the blue not showing up properly that I just said, you know what, screw it, we are going to film just me on the green screen and then I'll key in post. And that actually worked out pretty well because it meant that I could sort of shrink my scale so that I'm not a giant on the screen, because right now I am, so that I can walk into frame cleanly. But I don't have to do that for the videos, so I'm switching up my process for the filming, and then keying all of the footage and then editing it. But yeah, so I think it works better that way, because then I can pick and choose and I'm not limited to this space as, like, that this is where I have to be. And so I think it worked out really well on the Skooma and Quantum videos. So we're going to do that for videos moving forward, but we'll stick with this framing for the live streams just for pragmatism. So... yeah, I guess I'm looking at the video, and the blue is kind of keying at the bottom on the soda, so it, it's all good. It's fine. Audio's better than ever, TBH. Sick. Cool. Awesome. Okay, well, let's not do that. Sorry. I apparently did not wash this after the skooma video. So we're a little sticky right there. So I'm going to just find a spot that is not sticky so that when I lift it, it's not going to have an issue like that. Oops. Okay. I think we're good. And I'm going to have to wash this. My bad, friends. So, the Dominga Paloma from New Belgium. This was their second or third iteration of it. I have long lamented the fact that I never got to try the original batch of the Paloma Sour. It was one that, conceptually sounded super awesome. It incorporated dryland distillers from here in Longmont that, for part of the wood and tequila-iness of it. They have since switched the recipe on these batches to, only incorporate their own, fodder sours and barrels and stuff. So I'm pretty sure this is not done in collaboration with anybody else. It's just an in-house thing. But this second or third iteration of the Paloma Sour is a wood-aged sour ale with grapefruit, hibiscus, and lime, and grapefruit extracts. The new version of it that you can find on shelves now differs in that it is a grapefruit Paloma ale with agave, golden lime, and grapefruit and lime extracts. So they ditched the wood moniker on the naming convention, and so I don't know if they actually ditched it or not. I guess we can look on the website, but this one is also a higher ABV. So the first one I believe is around 6%, although we can double check. This one clocks in at 8%. So it's certainly a little bit stiffer. And color-wise, they are incredibly close. I would say that the new one might have a bit more vibrant orange color, and the older one is a little more pale. But I'm going to sample them, and then we can look at the website, and then I'll pour those ones. So, up first, the Dominga... Oh, this part is sticky, dang it. The Dominga Paloma Sour previous batch, which has a lot of the grapefruit and lime on the nose, and I'm not getting as much woodiness, but because it would be, I believe, their fodder barrels that they would have used, it also comes off more sour anyways, so it's probably on the palate. But yeah, I mean, it's I can see a little bit of that woody characteristic, but it is more so leaning into the fruit and the sourness. It's pretty sweet. It's a little bit of a wheat beer-esque vibe to it, and I'm maybe not gonna... Well, I'll put it back there, and I'll just remember to be careful on that one. Picking it back up. Why extracts and not the fruits? That is a freaking great question. And I don't have a good answer. Nothing like some smooth tavern ASMR. Hey, we can get it more tavern ASMR-y. I do have the files loaded into this particular OBS scene. If we want, I can throw the crowd noises into the mix very quietly and some bard music. I think it's fun to do that. It makes it hard to edit, but I also haven't been editing these bar scenes for a long time, so I don't know. I think maybe it's worth just putting the music and chatter in, but you guys let me know if that would be distracting, or lean into the ASMR tavern vibes. But this new one, okay, wow. Way more intense, limey and grapefruity nose. So they've really punched up the fruit here. Yeah, it is more pronounced fruitiness, but it lacks a little bit of that like richness and depth. And you can tell that there's a little bit more of an alcohol bite. But it's almost like a candy like level of fruit tartness. Like, I don't know what candy it would be, but I almost got like a gummy worm vibe. So, an 8% grapefruit lime gummy worm. But the ABV is definitely apparent. The old one is definitely more of a smooth sipper. Tastes a little more beer-like and a little bit less fruit-like. Yeah. And that's also where like the woodiness is coming through here in like richness and body and a smooth finish, whereas this one, yeah, you're just left with acidity and a punch in the mouth with some ABV. So they are different. Fruitier, smoother, more beer-like, less beer-like, more strong, less strong. So there's the breakdown between those two. It's a fun test, and I try to save like a couple bottles at least from, beers that I really enjoy to compare to future batches and stuff like that. I just have a little stash under the bar here where I just kind of let the beers sit until I feel like comparing them to either a new batch or something else, or enjoy them on a rainy day where I would like that particular type of beer and I don't want to go buy a whole brand new pack of that type of beer. So, I've just got a little stash of odd beers down there. But over to Cranberry Tank number 7. Cranberry Tank number 7 is in Boulevard Brewing Company's Smokestack series. And they release it around the holidays. They have a regular Saison, that's just tank number 7. And so that's just their classic American Saison, whereas this one has some cranberry involved in the process and has a little bit more of a fruity, festive vibe. And there's definitely that Saison funkiness. Some people don't really like that. I know Autumn doesn't, but or it can be hit or miss. I guess I shouldn't say that she doesn't like it. It's just it's not always like, straight across the board. But compared to these two, this is like perfume. It has a perfumey floral, like, I don't know, light richness that's it almost tastes like a candle, like in a good way, It's very much giving me like some late fall, early winter holiday vibes. While without actually being like overtly holiday-y in the way that some of the more like spiced versions of things are, like when they start chucking cinnamon and nutmeg into stuff. That's a cheat code to making something more holiday-y, is to just give it some of those richer holiday spices. So this is definitely, a little bit less in that overt holiday sense and more just like the cranberry is the holiday aspect, but it's It's like, fruity, floral, and in that way sort of translates into a like early fall candle. So, Cranberry number 7, brought to you by Yankee Candle. Recently bought a Rocket Pop sour from Dead Frog Brewing that was trying to replicate the taste of a Rocket Pop, and it was pretty decent. Cool. Yeah, let's see. There was somebody, I think Wibby Brewing in Colorado makes some like Rocket Pop and like popsicle flavored seltzers and beers that some of them are pretty banging. So yeah, I tried those at Brewfest last year in Laramie. Stereo Lemonheads, that could be, on this one, on the Dominga new batch, we could call it Lemonhead mixed with gummy worms. All right, over to the Cranberry Blackcurrant Sour from Sanitas, which I think is in Boulder. I could be wrong. Let's see. Yep, I was right. Boulder. So, this one is interesting, and it does meet kind of one of my core philosophies that came up in the Sujamma video, which if you haven't seen it, you should check it out. The concept of mixing two flavors to create a fictional flavor. And I think that is sort of my philosophy. Anytime there is something, that is a fruit that is, has some vague flavor descriptions, I think combining two different flavors or two different real world ingredients to get to that point works. So I really think that the cranberry and goji berry combination to create the Conberry flavor on that video holds a lot of water, and it creates a flavor that is not possible without those two fruits. And in a fictional environment, you could just say that fruit tastes like a combination of those fruits. So, or that fictional fruit tastes like a combination of those two real fruits. If that makes sense. I think that's sort of my philosophy. It's sort of what the Elder Scrolls Cookbook does with things like the snowberry. They don't overtly say it, but things like the snowberry cordial that uses cranberry. At first, I was like, well, it's just they're just saying cranberries or snowberries. But the inclusion of the rose hips in it sort of takes it into a combination of two separate flavors. So in a way, you can call snowberry a rose hip and cranberry combination, whereas you can call a comberry a cranberry and goji berry combination. Of course, Bethesda hasn't put anything official out about that, so we're just sort of operating within this like headcanon-y situation and mind space. But until they put out, a more concrete type of thing, then this is our best bet. And I think that tracks. So, long-winded way of saying two flavors in the real world equals one flavor in the fictional world in my book. So, that's the way I like to do it. So I really appreciate the inclusion of cranberries and black currants on this one. I almost went that route with my Sujamma, with cranberry black currant. But I think that the inclusion of goji berry, given that goji berries are, native to the same areas where rice grows, kind of by and large, there's outliers there, but by and large, there's an overlap. So I feel like that works. But back to this beer. Cranberry blackcurrant sour. Definitely giving blackcurrant on the nose and some cranberry tartness, followed by a little bit of that sour funkiness. I think this one's not really one that's meant for cellaring, if I had to guess. I wouldn't say that there's like a fully off flavor, but there's a little bit of one that's like
almost sulfuric. Not quite there, but perhaps a little bit of stressed yeast going on. But it is still pleasant. It's refreshing and tart and sour. The fruit is really there on the nose and then on the finish, but right up front you're just, hit with tartness. This is the most sour of the whole lineup. If I had to rate them on acidity levels, I would say this one is the least acidic. The Cranberry Tank 7. Followed by the older Dominga. And then the top is going to be between that guy and this one. Yeah. This one's the most sour, least sour, second most sour, and second least sour. So, do with that information what you will. But I think that's going to do it for our tasting at the bar here today. I think we did it. It's nice to be back and doing some live tasting again instead of just me by myself in the basement tasting stuff and knowing that I will be talking to somebody in the future in the video, but it's nice having an audience and talking to you guys while I do this. It makes me not go as insane. Speaking of, know that because of the skooma trip segment of that video, there now exists 2 straight minutes of me laying on my back on this green screen, flailing around on the floor and stabbing imaginary Daedra. So just silently grunting and stabbing and rolling around and looking around. So know that exists, and I don't think I will ever share it with anybody. But when I watched the footage back for the first time, I was like, how the heck am I going to turn this into something that is remotely watchable? And I think I did it. It took like 12 hours, but we got there. So, cool. That's it. I will see you over at the computer shortly.
All right, we're back. I am going to go grab the phone and turn some of these lights off so it's not as like blindingly bright in here. And then we'll get a little bit of questing going on. Honestly, the skooma sequence was inspired. Yeah, thank you. It was definitely a fun, project to be working on. Cameron, we are indeed so back, and welcome back. So, do release it. We want to see it. Maybe someday. Maybe I'll make that a Patreon exclusive, a 2-minute silent video of me flailing around on the ground. That's the kind of content that you subscribe to somebody's Patreon for, right? All right. Well, I will just pop the transition screen back on really quick. I should be no more than 30 seconds, so please enjoy. That's okay. That's a color wise. We're a little freaky right now. I'm gonna turn a couple more lights off so we're not so bright. Better. I think that works out a little bit better. It's still a little grainy, a little dim, but currently not much I can do about this right now. But yeah. Oh well. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's get this game up and get this Skyrimming. And speaking of, one of these days, I think it'd be kind of fun to do some, Elder Scrolls Online. I have not really dove into that for a significant amount of time. So, I really want to. Okay, I got to move some frames around here so that I can actually see the game. 1 second. There we go. There we go. Okay. And game time. Play. Oh, wait. 1 second. Here we go. Play. Gameplay. Good. Wow, it finally... it's nice when things actually all come together and work right. Okay. Just got to scooch a couple more frames around and continue before this song gets copyright claimed erroneously by that one guy who always likes to claim the Dragonborn song. Oh, oops. I don't want to be loaded into this one. I was in solitude for the green screen contest thing I entered. Oops. Going back out to the main menu, we got to pick the right character here. So give me a second. Also, I got to organize myself so that my beverages are not going to spill. Okay, first, we're going to load into where we need to go. So here's where we are, I don't know, kind of at a crossroads. I sort of want to play our Khajiit because we haven't played him in a while. We're going to switch to our current load order. And I mean, a little pro tip, and maybe this won't be the case for everybody, but the new version of Skyrim does have a thing where you can request, to use the mod order from your save.
Come to chat with an old woman?
No, I did not, Lilith. It's kind of like I just think that if you use the save mod order, then it changes all of your mods around to be just the ones used on that save. And if you want to go back to how you had them, in your new version, you have to you have to bend over backwards to re-enable all the right mods and stuff. So I just say go current, even if you're loading an old save, and cross your fingers that it works out, because otherwise you have to fix so much shit, and it's not fun. Okay. Well, I also want to make sure that all of our audio is good, but I think it is. Of course, you let me know if it isn't. Okay, what are we doing in here? What were we doing with this quest? A mammoth tusk to Ysolda. Oh, we were gonna get married in this stream. Oh, that's right. This was the last stream that we did. Holy crap. This was geez. We ended that stream because I was already streaming way too late. after the Spiced Wines of Skyrim video, which, you know, we kind of reached a point where it was like, okay, I gotta go to bed, so we can't get married. But we're working towards marriage with Ysolda.
You little thief!
So let's get married. Hello,
Once
Ysolda.
I've made enough money trading with the Khajiit caravans, I'm going to buy the bannered mare from Hulda.
Cool. Well, here's your mammoth tusk.
Thank you. This should turn that old cat's gaze. Maybe I'll be able to become a caravaneer myself one day. As promised, let me show you a thing or two about bargaining. Don't want some shifty merchant giving you a raw trade.
Thank you. Okay, cool.
Farewell.
Thank you.
Much
Okay,
worse
we're
to
gonna listen
you.
to this bit over here.
I'm going to find whoever did this.
You think
So,
I will tell you anything?
Katja,
You think I will betray my
Katja,
fellow warriors to an elf
whoever
doormat
she
like
is.
you?
This is
Is that so?
a new follower.
Well, perhaps a night in jail might loosen your tongue,
Not
Do you
mod
think
added,
I
but
fear
from the
prison?
Creation Club.
Nothing can hold
So,
me, especially if you
um,
Steva wives are guarding
maybe we'll also
me.
get her as a follower. But
Why, you?
Let me go, troll dung.
okay.
Watch
cool.
it!
The Jarl would be better guarded by blind goblins.
Stop that!
I will hunt you down and turn you all into pots and pans.
All right. Okay, and are they gonna take her away? I guess not. Okay, we're gonna start this little bit here. But then we gotta talk to Ysolda and get married. So, marketplace commotion. A young girl has been accosted by Whiterun guards. She appears to not have stolen anything, yet the guards still won't let her go. Maybe I can be of help. Of some help. Alright, Whiterun guard, let's chat.
You lost?
Leave her alone, or you'll have to deal with me. Leave the girl alone. I'll talk some sense into her. Perhaps you can look the other way this time. Let's go with the persuade route. Leave the girl alone. I'll talk some sense into her.
You can go. But you stay on your best behavior now.
Cool. Now we talk to girl. Katja.
Wasn't paying attention. What?
I did you a favor. Maybe you can carry a few things for me.
Anyone can carry things. I'm a Nord warrior. I was born for battle.
You look you look a little young to fight. I'm sure I'll find something for you to do. What are you good at? We're gonna go with that one. What are you good at?
The streets have taught me how to take coin or take life. I have no problem with either.
Cool. I'm sure I'll find something for you to do. I don't want to be mean, you know. Well, actually, okay, I'm not going to be mean, but I do want to know what the dialogue options are. So I am going to say, you look a little young to fight.
My father was younger than me when he joined up, and I am twice the fighter he was.
Calling your dad a baby? I'm sure I'll find something for you to do.
What makes you the boss?
Nothing, except I'm your path out of a jail cell.
Fine, I'll follow you. Maybe I'll let you do some of the fighting too.
Cool.
My name is Katja.
Katja. Okay. Katja's wrong. Katja. Okay. Happy to meet you, Katja. Let's go.
There is no one in Whiterun that can protect their gold from me. Skyrim will not know what hit it.
Nice. Yes. The warrior thief. Kind of a vibe.
Out with it.
Oh, that was weird. They talked at the same time. Okay. So
I've not done anything.
So she also counts outside of the regular follower parameters. So she's a second follower here. So that's fine. Any thoughts?
No thoughts. None at all.
No thoughts, head empty.
Pickpocket. We've got a pickpocket.
Game audio is 10% too loud. Louder than my audio. Okay. Well, let's tweak some stuff, shall we? Game audio down to just a smidge. Okay. Let me know how that is. I turned it down like 18%. Okay. Cool.
Yes, boss.
Thank you. Now I gotta go get married. So we are gonna go get married. Distribute the warmth of Mara within Riften. All right. First. Oh, shoot. We don't have a quest marker for her anymore. We gotta go find our soon-to-be spouse, Ysolda. Who, why is she not in the market? Oh, I guess it's 7 a.m. She went to go home for 15 minutes to go to bed and then wake up and then come back out here. So we'll give her an hour. There she is.
Is that an amulet of Mara? I'm surprised someone like you isn't spoken for.
Interested in me, are you?
Well, yes. Why wouldn't I be? Are you interested in me?
Yes, I am.
It's settled then. Brief as life can be in Skyrim, at least we'll have each other.
You tried mercenary work? It might suit you.
Sure. I mean, yeah. All right. Let's speak to Marimal about arranging our wedding. Wait, where did she go?
Sometimes I miss the soldier's
Shut
life.
up.
Hello again.
Hey. Okay, bye.
Farewell.
See you in Riften. Okay, we're gonna get married.
Do you think they still have their coin on them?
Who? They're a dead person? Oh, yeah. The dead thief. I think this guy is the one that has, I think he was the one that had the gray cowl, although we might not have the gray cowl with this character. Let's check. G is for gray. No, we don't. Okay, never mind. Okay, can I not wear the backpack, or do I have to? I probably have to. I will probably be over encumbered if I don't. Alright, up here to the Temple of Mara.
Blessings of Mara upon you.
And you, Marimal.
How may I help you, my son?
I'd like to have a wedding at the temple.
You wish to be married? It's good to see love blossoming even during these difficult times.
Who's pushing me?
Your wedding will be held
you,
tomorrow.
Katja.
From dawn until dusk.
Sick.
Don't be late.
Full day wedding.
Don't want to miss your own wedding.
Cool. Thank you.
May you return to her benevolence in safety.
Heck yeah. Okay, it's 10 p.m. Let's go to the Bee and Barb. Get us a beverage. Want to get married? Might suit you. It's freaking like Skyrim's marriage system is beautifully simple. It's just like you talk to whoever is eligible and then you get to get married to whoever. Like, it's kind of crazy, but it's also kind of funny. Cool. Hello?
Sorry, I'm afraid I can't help you much right now. I'm currently in...
Hey, Talon.
Yeah,
Get
what
off
do
your
you
lazy
want?
tail and take care
This
of
is
the
about the meadery. We can talk later.
Shut up.
Hey there, Soule.
Talon,
Find their
here,
way
brother.
to
Blessings of Mara upon you.
Interesting.
I'll look it over. Thanks.
I'll rest
You bet.
easy.
You mentioned you served special drinks.
3, in fact. They're my own recipe. Brought them over here from my days as a bartender in Gideon.
Sick.
First is the Velvet Lachance, which is a mixture of blackberry, honey, spiced wine, and a touch of nightshade. Perfectly safe, I assure you. Second, we have the White Gold Tower, which is heavy cream with a layer of blended mead, lavender, and dragon's tongue on top. Last, and only for the bravest of souls, we have the Cliff Racer, which is firebrand wine, Cyrodiilic brandy, Flynn, and Sujamma.
So, to kind of fill you in a little bit, part of why I wanted to do the Sujamma video is because I want to make that cocktail in a video. And I couldn't make that cocktail if I didn't have a convincing skooma. So, I mean, not skooma, Sujamma. So, just a little tease, I'm going to make all those cocktails here in a bit. Just look forward to that. I will break them into individual videos so that I can make different versions of them. But look forward to it. All right, and what's on the menu?
Depends. Are you thirsty? Hungry? Both?
Both. But if it's just grilled leeks, I think we will have a Velvet Lachance.
Keep your scales on.
Yeah, what do you...
Okay, and potions. And nope, food. And Velvet Lachance.
Well,
Thank you.
if this is about the meadery, we can talk later.
Shut up. Really quick. Kurava,
Oh, it's you again. What in blazes do you want?
I'd like to rent a room.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
And also, here, sister, blessings of Mara upon you.
Look, the only religion I believe in is the good old septum. Everything else is just a waste.
Cool. Okay, we've distributed 2. What's the word around town?
Riften's biggest exports used to be fishing and honey until the Blackbriar family moved in. Now the meadery is the biggest game in town.
Truly. But, interestingly, and we'll talk about this in future videos, but the Blackbriars have been, like, in the area, or I guess in the Rift, for thousands of years. Because you can find Blackbriars at Blackbriar Lodge in the Elder Scrolls Online. So, like, it's kind of weird that, like, you can, I don't know, that they talk about them as if they just moved in, but they've been there since at least Second Era 583 or whatever. So, weird, but, okay. Well, oh, dang it, I rented a room, dang it. We're supposed to perform for our room. I'd like to perform here.
Of course. I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
No, thank you. But take the money. I have to perform, though, because
Sorry, I'm
if you weren't
afraid
aware...
I can't help you much right now.
Thank you. Okay. So, to kind of fill you in, if you don't remember, this character is a Battlemage bard. So, he has to make a living as a bard when he's out and about. And so we're going to be playing a little, let's see. Yeah, oh, do we want to play the flute, play the drum, or play the lute? Let's play the drum. It's been a minute since we did that. Okay. Yes, cursed to sing. Yeah, you know, and it's a rule that's, like, not hard and fast, obviously, but that is how the character was created with the Skyrim roulette wheel. So that's how we're going to play it on stream. Speaking of, I have a good version of that coming soon that I will put on the Patreon. So look forward to that. It'll be on the free tier, so don't feel like you have to pay, but it'll be an easy spot for me to put a link to all the necessary stuff. But yeah, look forward to that. I'm still working on polishing the like final version of it. But yeah, Skyrim drum circle returns, bruh. 1. Yeah. Rocking the drums. And everybody's just kind of like, what is this guy doing?
These places are not as nice as I thought they'd be.
They make quite a bit of coin for it.
I don't trust them. Come to think of it, I don't trust you either. But at least your family.
Anything you say.
Cool. All done. Yeah, give me the claps. I like that everybody, like, stands up and sits down randomly. Very NPC behavior.
Can I have some wine, boss?
Yeah. I suppose. Let me get you. I don't think I have any on me, but I'll give you some wine. Oh, I do. I got some stolen wine, even better. Where are you? Where did she go? She's talking to...
Fancy
Oh, there you are. Hey. Let's see. I need to trade a few things.
This is better than pickpocketing, I think.
I'm going to give you... Oh, she needs better armor than leather. Come on. But first, I'll give her some wine and see if she says anything about it. Because this character, I mean, this, like, as a follower, she's very well fleshed out. And this is sort of what I hope they do with the followers in future games. I hope that they, you know, make them react to things in the world and make them a little more fleshed out. Even if that means we get less followers, I think I would prefer less followers, but that are higher quality than a lot of low quality followers. Not that all the ones in Skyrim are low quality, but like sometimes they are. All right, here's some wine. And she didn't say anything.
Good.
Okay.
You have a look.
I do. First, I need to trade a few
This is
things.
better than pickpocketing, I think.
Let's see if we have any cool armor to give her. Do we have any of the other Spell Knight stuff? I don't want to give her a helmet because then it'll hide her face, and I feel like her face is kind of cool. So we're not going to do that, but... Remnant agent stuff, maybe. Depends on how she feels about the Red Guard. Scout armor of the Battlemage, we could give her that. Although, because, like, you know, we've graduated beyond the Scout armor to the Spell Knight armor. Steel Spell Knight helmet, I don't want those. Okay, well, we'll give her these because they're cool looking. Cool. And cool. Enjoy.
Done?
Yeah. And you look way cooler than in the, like, kind of crappy, like, base game leather. What was the point of the Bard's College if you couldn't play musical instruments without mods? Hey, you're asking the right questions, brother, and that is also... So not to give too much away, but my green screen submission to the H3 podcast tournament is heavily Bard's College influenced. So look forward to that. All right, it is 12 in the morning. I don't want to do my wedding at 12 in the morning.
Yeah. What's your problem?
So we're going to get up at like 7 a.m. to go to our wedding. Maybe 8. 8 a.m. A nice 8 to 9 wedding. Cool. Oh, trying to run through the wall. Where's Karjo? Did he get dismissed when we took her as a follower?
Yeah. What's your problem?
Man. Dude, you are going through it, Katja.
Yeah. What's your problem?
Katja. My name is Katja. Yeah, I guess we did lose Karjo. Oh well. Well, enjoy attending my wedding. I kind of wanted my boy there, but whatever.
And selling fine jewelry.
Yeah.
And the highest quality in Skyrim.
Okay, I don't want to be wearing a backpack at my wedding. That's hokey. So we're gonna have to give her some shit. Hey, you.
Boss?
I need to trade a few things.
Got any sweet rolls? I'd like to try mead.
You've never tried mead? Okay. Hey, I'm just saying, in the lore it said that even before a Nord baby tastes their mother's milk, they will have their first sip of mead. So, what the hell, Katja? Okay, let's give her some shields and stuff. Hey, what do you want? What do you want? I don't want to give her hoods and helmets. Okay, we'll give her the shield, because we have no use of a shield with our battle mage. We have to have a spell in one hand and a sword in the other. or whatever weapon, but swords are the coolest. So we'll give her Herebane's Fortress as well, but she's gonna want to use the other one, so that's fine. What about weapons? Because she only has a freaking dagger, so we should probably give her something cool. Herebane's Courage. Ebony War Axe. We'll give her that. We'll give her that, but she's gonna use whatever's the strongest. Give her that. Good enough. And we've dropped our carry weight a fair amount. I want to keep my backpack on.
Done?
I think so. Let's take the backpack off if we can. Where is it? Okay. I'm just gonna look. It's a mage's backpack. I feel like I would have put it. I guess I didn't. Okay, where's the backpack? Mage backpack.
Rare trinkets.
I'll have my glowing sword at my wedding, but I don't want to feel like I'm going to high school or going on an adventure in the temple.
Ah, here's the proud groom now.
Yep.
Let's begin the ceremony. It was
Heck
Mara
yeah.
that first gave birth to all of creation and pledged to watch over us as her children.
Sweet.
It is from her love of us that we
Okay,
first
who's my
learned
friend?
to
Oh,
love
Carjo
one
is
another.
at the wedding. Sick.
It is from this love that we learn that a life lived alone is no life at all.
Is that
We gather
Calcelmo?
here today
What the heck are you doing here, dude?
days to bear witness to the union of two souls in eternal companionship.
Huh.
May they journey forth together in this life and in the next, in prosperity and poverty, and in joy and hardship. Do you agree to be bound together in love, now and forever?
I do. Now and forever.
Do you agree to be bound together in love, now and forever?
I do now and forever. Stop the wedding! I can't go through with this. No, we'll give the I do. I do. Now and forever.
Under the authority of Mara, the divine of love, I declare this couple to be wed.
Sick.
I present the two of you with these matching rings, blessed by Mara's divine grace. May they protect each of you in your new life together.
Bond of matrimony. Let's
We're married.
go.
I guess we'll need to decide where we're living, won't we? You
I have
can
a
always
house.
Stay with me.
I don't think I have a house. Living with you would be perfect. We could live in Hendraheim. I forget where Hendraheim is. Is it a mod added house? I guess we'll do that. We could live in Hendraheim.
Our new home. I'll see you there.
Sweet. It is Calcelmo.
Congratulations on your wedding. I'm so happy for both of you.
Oh, it's because we helped him with his love situation for the Mara quest. Okay. It's coming back to me now. If you watch the last stream we did, it'll be clear because that was with this character. Cool. Carjo?
Congratulations on your wedding. I am so happy for both of you.
Thank you, Carjo. I miss you. I have a new follower with some real attitude, but I appreciate you. I will need to get some of my shit back from you because I think he's got some cool stuff from me. But whatever. All right, Danielle.
Congratulations on your wedding. I'm so happy for both of you.
Thank you. You? Real? This is maybe the first time I've ever talked to this NPC.
Congratulations on your wedding. I'm so happy for both of you.
Bad thing he has the same thing to say as everybody else.
Congratulations on your wedding. I'm so happy for both of you.
Katja, do you have anything interesting to say?
I've not done anything.
I know. Any thoughts? Apparently no thoughts about weddings. Any thoughts?
Nope.
Nope, no thoughts about weddings. Only attack when I do.
Yes, okay.
Thank you. Alright, cool.
Yes, boss.
Yep. Alright. See you at Hendraheim, my bride.
It's our wedding day. I feel like all of Skyrim is focused on just the two of us.
It's the truth. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Yeah, head empty, yes. That is very, no thoughts, head empty. All right, cool. Carjo.
How may I serve you?
Oh, he's a follower again, somehow? Cool, thank you. All right, I'll take it. Thank you. All right,
Hello, friend.
I got my 2 followers. Hello, Calcelmo.
Good to see you.
We'll talk later.
Until next.
See you in Markarth. Thanks for making the trek all the way out to Riften. It's literally the other side of the map.
How can a humble servant of Talos help you today?
You can't, so bye. All right. Hello, Fastrid. Ooh, Bassianus is here. Hey there, pal.
Good to see you. Finally, someone useful is around.
He's a prick, but it is kind of interesting that by helping him,
Hello, friend.
We get a new NPC in Riften. It's kind of interesting.
I've never seen Mjol this upset about anything. The city really gets to her.
I hate Aaron so much. Hey, Mjol.
You're a stranger here too, huh?
Yep. Bye.
Safe travels.
Actually, no. We'll talk for a sec.
Visitors like us are rare in this part of Skyrim.
And see if she's right.
You're not from Riften?
I've been adventuring across Tamriel since I was a fresh-faced young woman barely able to swing a blade. My travels have taken me from High Rock to Valenwood, elsewhere to Morrowind, and all points in between.
Sweet. May your road lead you to warm sands. Why are you here then?
Many years ago, I lost my blade, Grimsever, within a Dwemer ruin. I took it as a sign that I was wasting my days in search of wealth. You and I are alike. We seek challenge and great fortune. But for me, that's where the similarities end.
Okay, why?
You see, Riften is my great beast to be slain, and my fortune comes from gratitude and trust.
And this is why I love, as any thief character, to befriend Mjol and then make her a steward of a separate, like, hold or house or something, and then that way you can sort of operate your thievery in Riften without her interfering. Here, sister, blessings of Mara upon you.
Thank you. I'll share this with Eren.
Well, I'll share it with Eren, thank you. Eren.
Safe travels.
Mjol's brought me nothing.
Eren.
I hope that someday this city will be free from corruption, and we can all live in peace.
Sorry, Mjol, but I have to do this, so I get that distribution thing off of my checklist. Here, brother. Here, brother. Blessings of Mara upon you.
I visit the temple sometimes, but perhaps not often enough. Thanks for bringing this to me. Watch yourself around here. It isn't safe.
You are right. Bali.
New in town, eh? Here for the fishing, I guess.
Here, brother. Blessings of Mara upon you.
Thank you. Blessings of Mara upon you as well.
Cool. So were you a fisherman?
Only the best in all of Riften. I own Riften Fishery. Started out with a single fishing pole, and now I have an entire building and 2 boats to my name. Not bad for a middle-aged Nord, eh?
Hey, not
Too
bad
bad
at
I
all.
haven't had the same success helping this city shed its poverty. And even Nord thinks I'm wasting my time trying. But I disagree.
Rare trinkets and the finest oddities
Well.
from Morrowind.
You sound quite charitable.
Yes, I suppose someone has to be around here. Have you seen the condition of this sorry excuse for a city? Beggars roam the streets, crime runs rampant, and the threat of wars driving away business.
Honestly, we need the
paltry
crime.
amount of coin that I place in the charity box at the temple is the least I can do to help.
All right, you're a little smug. Goodbye.
Remember to give at the temple.
Sure. Where's Bassianus again? Drufa.
My husband Bercy will be the death of me. Oh, he spends too much time worrying about Riften and not enough about himself.
Your sister. Blessings of Mara upon you.
Oh, how kind. Thank you. Be careful out there. Riften can be dangerous.
Fastrid.
Good to see you.
Hey. Guess I can't share the good news of Mara with her. Nivenor?
If you're looking for a handout, you'll want to speak with my husband. If you're looking for
thank
company,
you, Katja.
I suppose I could do worse.
Here, sister. Blessings of Mara upon you. Katja, get out of the freaking way.
Are you serious? You're as crazy as Marama.
Come on. I have a note that implies a thief planted something in your strongbox.
Oh, now that can't be good.
What quest is this from? I can check it out for you, make sure it's not a trap. It gets better, it's rigged to explode, I can disarm it for you. I can check it out for you, make sure it's not a trap.
Nah, I don't think so.
Well,
New in town, eh? Here for the fishing, I guess.
Okay, husband and wife back to back.
Bully's around somewhere, planning to feed the poor with his nonsense about Mara.
Literally right next to you. I'm serious, there really is something in that strongbox.
Oh, now that can't be good.
It gets better, it's rigged to explode. I can disarm it for you.
Thank you. Here, this is for you.
Alright, we'll do that someday. I have no idea what quest that's tied to. Weird. Oh, we never collected our pay from Kirava. Whatever. Let's keep spreading the love of Mara. Branchet, my guy.
Could I interest you in some fine goods from Morrowind?
Your brother? Blessings of Mara upon you.
Mara can't help me. No one can.
Shut up. You have any clues about your past?
Just one. I know when I was found by my Argonian father, I was wrapped in a blanket bearing the symbol of House Telvanni.
And
it was
that
one of the
didn't
great
tell
houses
you?
in Morrowind long ago. Whether that means I was one of them or not, I'm uncertain.
Shut up.
If you come across anything in your travels that might provide me with the answers I'm looking for, I'd be grateful.
I was just wrapped in a blanket from a noble house, and that's it. Don't know what it means. Maybe it means that you're a member of that family, you idiot? I'll keep an eye open.
Thank you.
Why were you searching in Skyrim?
I learned that a matron who had served for House Telvanni had escaped Morrowind during the Accession War. Records showed her buying passage aboard a sailing vessel named the Pride of Telvos, but that's where the trail ran cold. I spent years looking for what became of the ship, but I ended up empty-handed.
All right, well, that's good enough for
Anything
me.
you can find would be of great help. Good luck.
You bet.
My husband Bearsea will be the death.
No, he won't. Okay, okay. Let's continue distributing the warmth of Mara.
Not enough about himself.
You.
Come to see Battleman perform miracles with steel, eh?
Here, brother. Blessings of Mara upon you.
Thank you for the blessing. I'll put this to good use.
You bet. Katja, you gotta stop getting in my way.
If you need any more smithing work, come see me again.
Cool. Tythus.
Working at the Riften fishery is tough, but it puts some coin in my pocket.
Here, brother. Blessings of Mara upon you.
Oh, interesting. I'll read it this evening.
Oh, interesting.
Remain vigilant and don't trust anyone.
He's got some really changing emotions. Oh, that's sad. Bastianus?
Good to see you. Finally, someone useful
I was hoping
is
I could
around.
give it to him, but I guess not. Maurice.
Like some fresh meat to fill your belly, perhaps?
How do you keep this food so fresh?
I picked up a trick from a butcher in Elenir, a small town over the border in Hammerfell. He showed me a way to grind up ice wraith teeth and use it as a preservative. Keeps everything cold and fresh, but only for a limited time.
Making refrigerators out
I'm
here.
always looking to replenish my supply.
Or igloo
So if
coolers.
you ever come across 5 of them, I'd be more than happy to take them off your hands.
Okay, I'll find some.
Thanks. I was actually worried I'd run out.
I actually recently was listening
careful
to
looking for those teeth.
old episodes of the Elder Scrolls podcast from Fudge Muppet, and they talked about that. Actually, they talked about people using magic as like things like refrigerators, and I think that's interesting. Snilf.
Good to see you.
I can't give him.
Always
Okay.
good talking. Hello, friend.
I'll give you gold. I wish I could give you the warmth of Mara, but I can't.
Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart. Until next time.
Get them before they're gone.
Tooth-based food safety. Yeah. The wood chopping animation looked like it glitched. Yeah, probably. I would assume it. Yeah, that'd be a safe bet. Edda.
Please, I can't take
Okay,
this
I
place
want to give
anymore.
you a septum, but I can't.
So cold, so hungry.
I can't start a conversation, so I guess not. Sorry.
Rare trinkets in the
Hey, who else? Who else? Can we give anybody else some crap? Clean and free from rock joint. Alright, how about the stable hand over here? Hey, bud.
Huh? What do you
Here.
want?
Here, brother. Blessings of Mara upon you.
I'll give it a try. Thanks very much.
You bet. Goodbye.
All right, then.
Hey, that's my pet. Hey, Scritch. What's that you got there? Idar cheese.
Watch yourself,
Of
boss.
course, the mouse has cheese. All right. And also, it's funny, like the idea of a rat and a cat being like friends. I sort of want to have him as a follower just because of that. I think that's kind of funny. All right, Scritch, come with me. We're probably gonna have to send him back though because he's kind of freaking annoying. Because he just sits there and goes. Sorry if that was really loud.
Can I help you?
Helga?
Oh, it's you. Come to extort more from me?
Sure, but no. Here, sister. Blessings of Mara upon you.
Huh? Oh, sure, whatever. I prefer Debella's teachings myself.
Yeah, you do. That note is nasty. You know,
I don't know why I bother.
as a like refresher, let's read Helga's note. Until next time. Sweet Helga, last night was the most wonderful night of my life. The things you showed me, the things we did, I could have never dreamt that it was possible. Who even knew that someone could manipulate their body in that manner while wearing Daedric armor boots? You are a true master of the Debellan arts, my love. A credit to your religion. Perhaps we'll meet again soon, but next time, allow me to bring the trout, your secret lover. Uncomfortable. All right, well, at least we didn't break her stuff. All right, bye. Okay, I'm kind of over spreading Mara's good word. Oh, you know what? We'll do it. We're gonna get it out of the way. Get it done. It's a quest that, like, I never do.
What do you
Dinya,
need? Hello, friend.
I need tips on who might accept these.
Almost anyone in Riften is in dire need of those missives. Speak to them, child. You will know who will listen and who will sin.
Uh-huh.
A word of advice. Keep away from the Keep and the city guards. They follow their own path and have already forsaken her.
Okay. Well.
Be careful out there.
Okay, we're gonna finish giving all these Mara things out. And then I would like to, you know, if you guys want to see Mara again, I could run upstairs and let her down here, because it's been a minute since we had Mara on stream. Okay, they said avoid the keep, but like, where the frick else am I gonna distribute these pamphlets? I guess we could go to the orphanage.
Those who shirk their duties will
What did he do with the trout, and where did he do with the trout? Good question. The things we did, skooma and trout.
more talk of adoptions. None of you riffraff is getting adopted ever. Nobody
God,
needs
you
you.
suck.
Nobody wants you. That, my darlings, is why you're here. Why you will always be here until the day you come of age and get thrown into that wide, horrible world. Now, what do you all say?
We love you, girl.
Thank you for your kindness.
That's better. Now scurry off, my little gutter snipes.
Uh-huh. Hey, the old lady. Oh, she's busy. What about you?
You really shouldn't be here.
Okay, fine.
If there's nothing else, I really must ask you to leave.
Fine. I'm going. I was just trying to spread the love of Mara. Jeez. Okay. How many do we have to do? Eight more. Where are we gonna find... Okay. I guess we could go to the Thieves Guild, but like... We need to... Guards aren't gonna take shit. Maybe. I guess we could try. You.
The Imperials think we need their laws.
Okay, bye. Guess not. I think there's somebody in here at the Scorched Hammer. Oh, hey. What you doing, pal? Let's talk. Oh, he's gone. He deleted himself. All right, goodbye. Weird. Oh. Hey, do your freaking job. Don't get me incriminated. Asbjorn. Hey, there's a thief in here, but...
Have you met Battlemage? I'm his apprentice. He's teaching me all about being a blacksmith.
Yeah, you should really pay attention, because there's a thief running around in here. But here, brother. Blessings of Mara upon you.
Oh, well, thank you. I'll try and read this if I can. It was nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Now do something about the frickin' thief running around your shop, idiot.
At the orphanage here in Riften. Gorlad said
Hey,
my
thief.
mom and my
Hey,
dad
wanna talk?
left me there when I was
Oh,
a baby.
okay.
They didn't want me.
I'm gonna let the thief do his thing. I could take care of him, but I'm not going to. Scritch, I frickin' swear, dude. Anybody else? No, no, nope. Nope. Alright, never mind. No.
Oh, hello.
Oh, we haven't talked to Medesi. Hey. Hey, bud.
Greetings, honored friend. Could I interest you in some fine jewelry?
No, but could I interest
If
you?
anything pleases the eye, don't hesitate to make me an offer.
Can't. Never mind. Bye.
Safe travels, Landstrider.
And you as well.
Good to see you.
Did I already talk to you? Oh, I did.
New around
Yep.
Riften?
Bye, bye, bye.
Take my advice. Stay at the B and Bar.
Yeah.
The bunkhouse isn't
My food is the best.
Let's go to the Pond Prawn.
Welcome to the Pond Prawn. Look around.
Hey, bud. We didn't break his face because we decided with our chaotic good character not
Welcome to... I have all sorts of interesting items for sale. Have you looked around?
Here, brother. Blessings of Mara upon you.
If only more people would read this, things might be better in Riften.
Wait. Okay. Your shop has a most unusual name.
Catchy, isn't it?
Yeah.
In my youth, I was a fisherman. I had a beautiful ship named the Brawny Prawn. But the years have a way of creeping up on you. I ended up selling that ship to open this place. Seemed only fitting to name it after her. Well, changed it a bit, I suppose. If I had been smarter, I would have kept my boat. Coming to this city was a big mistake.
What's wrong with Riften?
The question is, what isn't wrong with Riften? This city is corrupt, rotten to the core. No one cares about anything except themselves, and how much coin they can make off the misery of others.
Nah. Maybe you should speak to the authorities.
Authorities? Have you been listening to what I said? They're all dirty. Every one of them. The only way to get things done in this city is to keep your head down and pay off the right people.
Now you're talking.
Good day.
Good day. So, sexy shrimpy shrimp. AKA Brawny Prawn. Anthony,
We'll
is
show
that
those
a
faithless dogs
two-handed
who this land
Dawnbreaker?
belongs to.
No. But good question. I have a mod that is a backswords mod. I really like it. The only thing I don't like about it is that you get that leather strap there that you can like see. I don't like it. I wish that the leather strap didn't show on like, you know, slimmer armors like this one, but it does. So whatever. But no, it's a one-handed, so we can still wield something in the other hand. But I think it looks cooler to have a backsword versus having one on the hip. I think it's way more badass.
All meats guaranteed, clean and free.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna, I guess. Okay, we're gonna talk to the people at the. No, we're gonna talk to the people in the Thieves Guild. Shut up, Carjo. We're gonna talk to the people in the Thieves Guild about Mara, and then maybe the people in. Let's see. Went down here for the skooma video. That was a very difficult thing to film. If you recognize, that intro to the skooma video was so hard to like nail with the green screen and stuff and all of this, but I think it worked out. I think it got the idea across, even if it was a little wonky. Hey,
what did you need?
Okay, I can't talk to him about that.
If you want to be a master pickpocket like me,
I can.
I can get you there.
Dear brother, blessings of Mara upon you.
Are you out of your mind?
No. Bye. Thrin, let's chat.
Hey! I want to talk to you. Now.
Okay, so we can't talk about the... Okay.
Always a pleasure. You're pretty tough. I respect that.
Thank you.
Bringing in a lot of coin for the guild.
Thank you.
Making us look good, too. Let me know if you need anything, okay?
Oh, you bet, pal. So you were part of a bandit clan.
I joined up with them maybe 10 years ago. Small clan, maybe 20 men. We'd raid villages, rob caravans. But it was always about the killing for them.
But not for you.
Don't get me wrong. The first few years with that clan were some of the best years of my life. All the food I could eat, all the wine I could drink, and all the women I could bed.
What changed?
We raided a caravan one spring. I think it was a few wagons with some farmers moving to a new village. They didn't put up much of a fight. All that was left were the women and the children. Then the leader of our clan, Garthek, he ordered us to kill the rest.
You never had to do that before?
No, we usually let them go. I refused to do it, and Garthek ordered the clan to kill me as well.
Brutal.
Luckily, I had made some friends with the clan who immediately sided with me. We tore each other to pieces. After it was over, those of us that remained simply went our separate ways.
And Garthek?
I left his head on a pike at the wreckage of the caravan.
That's pretty metal.
Never knew what became of the rest of the clan that survived. I suppose they moved on, just like I did.
Where were they operating?
Go and pick some fights.
Cool. Later. Also, I like that Katja can... I guess... Huh.
You want to talk to me?
Normally, followers don't come down here with you. I don't know why they are.
What did you need?
Nothing from you. Sinric.
Sure, we can talk a minute.
Okay, never mind.
I'm sure we'll speak again.
Vipper,
Yes?
did we talk?
If you want to be a master pickpocket like me,
Did.
I can get
Hey,
Did
Mercer.
Gulamai give up any information on our buyer?
I don't know. Okay, fine. We're gonna progress this quest a little bit, but I'm not gonna focus on the Thieves Guild tonight. He said Golden Glow was purchased by a Carlia.
No, it can't be. I haven't heard that name in decades. This is grave news indeed. She's someone I hope to never cross paths with again.
Gulamai also told me she was a murderer.
Carlia destroyed everything this guild stood for. She murdered my predecessor in cold blood and betrayed the guild.
Did she now?
After we discovered what she'd done, we spent months trying to track her down, but she just vanished.
Why has she returned?
Carlia and I were like partners. I went with her on every heist. We watched each other's backs. I know her techniques, her skills. If she kills me, there'll be no one left that could possibly catch her. If only we knew where she was.
Guillemai told me she said where the end began.
There's only one place that could be. The place where she murdered Gallus. A ruin called Snowvale Sanctum. We have to go out there before she disappears again.
We?
Yes, I'm going with you, and together we're going to kill her.
Are we?
Here's your payment for solitude. Prepare yourself and meet me at the ruins as soon as you can. We can't let her slip through our fingers.
Solitude is where we heard about Firebrand wine in that quest. Alright, well, later, pal.
Quickly, what do you want?
So, first, isn't murder Dark Brotherhood territory?
When you're ready, meet me at Snowvale Sanctum.
What? Oh, I guess I backed out. Isn't murder Dark Brotherhood sanctuary?
I have a long-standing arrangement with the Dark Brotherhood. If I need someone in the guild taken care of, we do it ourselves.
Ah.
We both agree it's best to keep these matters in-house.
Okay. I said sanctuary, not territory. We're gonna do that again. Isn't murder Dark Brotherhood territory?
I have a long-standing arrangement with the Dark Brotherhood. If I need someone in the guild taken care of, we do it ourselves. We both agree it's best to keep these matters in-house.
Nice plosives, bro. Thank you. Thank you for the plosives. Tell me about Carlia.
She was a stubborn Dunmer. Always had to do everything her way. But she was also the best, bringing in more coin a month than some thieves heist in a year. Gallus trusted her too much and let her get too close.
So they had a relationship.
If you want to call it that, yes. Me? I think she was softening him for the kill.
Spilling the tea.
Gallus would call her his little nightingale. He was absolutely smitten by her.
Why did she kill him?
Greed? Jealousy? Spite? Who can say what drove her to such an iniquitous act? One thing's certain, I intend to find out before she draws her last breath.
Do you now? Okay, well...
When you're ready, meet me at Snowvale Sanctum.
Sure. Sure. Bye, pal.
When you're ready, meet me at Snowvale Sanctum.
Got you. Are there any other people down here that we can share the good news of Morrowind with?
I've got important things.
Yep. Gotcha. Let's talk to Veckel the Man. You know, we're hitting all the hits here with the stuff from the Skooma video.
My fault, boss.
You're fine.
I've not done anything.
I know. Any thoughts?
I want armor. The strongest armor.
Okay.
Okay.
I meant thoughts about the Thieves Guild, but whatever.
Shall be troubling you. I'll listen.
No, but... Okay, what? Alright. Oh, okay. I found this map at the East Empire Trading Company. Interested?
Well. I was looking for this little beauty. If you happen across any other unusual trinkets like this, be sure to bring them to me. I promise it'll be worth the effort. This should compensate you for your find.
Thank you. 800 gold. Thank you.
Don't muck this up.
I shan't. Veckel the Man, let's chat.
It's one thing to say you've got the skills to be a thief. It's another to actually use them.
Okay, well, we don't have anything, but we can ask him a couple other questions. Anything you need done around here?
Now that you mention it, there is. I have a buyer with, shall we say, a very odd taste in literature.
It's gonna be the Lusty Argonian Maid, I know it. What kind of books are they?
I'm told they're the ravings of a madman, a wizard named Arundel, and his peculiar cravings.
Okay.
It's said to be spread across 4 volumes and very hard to come by.
think
my client is offering quite a reward for them, which I'd split with you.
Okay, I'll get him for you.
Then we have a deal.
I like that the other option was,
later years,
I'm not into
Arundel
books.
moved into some ice caves known as Ingvild.
Yeah.
He preferred the solitude
Arendel's
in
a
which to
pervert.
perform his experiments.
Yeah, he's a pervert. You know anything about Arundel? Because I heard he's a pervert.
Only rumors. He used to have a home in Dawnstar until they burned it down. The people say he was doing unspeakable experiments on reanimation. Rituals only a necromancer would perform. After he made for Ingvild, he was never heard from again.
Alright. Oh, well, let's see. How can you be certain the journals exist?
Recently, a woman was found, naked and shivering along the road to Dawnstar. The only information the guard could get from her were tales of strange experiments, and Arundel scribbling in his journals.
Uh-huh. He's a creep. So, what's the word around the guild?
Glad to hear Galamai got what he deserved. That lizard owes me big for a bad shipment of Shadow-banished wine he tried to pass off on me.
Shadow-banished wine?
Mercer's been storming around waiting for you to come back. I think he's finally figured out who's been messing with the guild. Never seen the guy so angry. Better help him out any way you can.
Okay, that is the first I've heard of Shadow-banished wine, and now I have to make a video about Shadow-banished wine. Probably not for a few months, but I can't not. Are you kidding me? It's called Shadow-banished wine. Let's go. Anyways, I'm looking to make a home here in the Ratways.
Splendid. There's a house available right now.
Cool. I'll take it.
Wonderful. Here is the key to your new home.
Shadowfoot Sanctum. Okay, we got it. All right, later.
All right.
Even if you're one of us, you better not make trouble.
What about the blessings of Mara?
I don't care if you're best buddies with the Guildmaster. I'll still smash in your skull if you try anything.
Well, to risk it, here, brother. Blessings of Mara upon you.
I think I have some more of these padding my mattress.
Sweet. Okay, later, pal.
Mm-hmm.
Out with it. Time is money.
Vex.
Back with good news, I trust?
Nope. We'll talk later. Tanelia.
Well, looks like you're fitting in well down here.
Appreciate
I'm
it.
supposed to allow you to trade in one of your pieces of guild armor. So what will it be?
Anything different about it?
Of course. Otherwise it wouldn't be much of a reward, now would it?
Fair.
Your new piece will enhance your skill beyond that of the original. Trust me.
I'll trade in my hood.
Are you sure? Once I exchange it for you, I'm not taking it back. Unless you want to sell it at a discount, of course.
Yes, I'm sure.
Okay, there you go.
Thank you. Sick name, wonder where Shadow Banish grows. Great question. Okay, I gotta go to the bathroom. We're gonna pause really quick. You know, for those of you that have not seen the Potty Break animation, please enjoy. Be back in a few.
Princess
Nick
has to go potty.
All right, we're back. Okie dokie. I hope you enjoyed that. All right, so, sorry, I also need to catch up on chat here, because since Jess got back, I did not. Hello, everyone. Got horribly distracted earlier. Yes, Shadow Banished Wine, again, still, wild. First time I'm hearing of it, what? Stardew Valley chat, Lena. Shadow Banished Wine is apparently featured in Oblivion and grants the drinker Night Eye. Ooh, okay, that's some good lore stuff. I'll dive in on Shadow Banish later. Sweet. Sick. Lena plays Stardew Valley, Helldivers 2, and Soule games like After Party and Stray Gods recently. And musically, French horn. Yeah. Alina's stream is great, everybody, so tune in on Twitch. Alina, I don't remember exactly the Twitch handle, but you let everybody know in the chat. All right, we have 4 more people to distribute the Warmth of Mara to, so, like, can we just knock this out, please? All right, we gave stuff, I think, to...
It's one thing to say you've got the skills
Yep.
Shall be troubling you.
No. Okay, goodbye. Thank you. I mean, we could go to the vaults, but, like, I feel like that's not going to be particularly helpful because the people in the Ratway vaults are insane.
Sure, we can talk a minute.
I don't need to, but see you later. Quest in Oblivion, where you have to collect a certain amount of Shadow Banished wine. All right.
You're taking us somewhere warm,
I'm pulling the chain. Also, if you think Riften's cold, dude, come on.
How can
Nura?
a humble servant of Talos help you today? Talos bless you, my child.
Well, here, sister. Blessings of Mara upon you.
Ugh. Get this awful paper away from me by Talos.
Fuck off. Come on. Okay, just... It's the pantheon of the 8 or 9 divines, depending on who you side with. But, like... You can't... As somebody who worships Talos, you are a believer in the 9 divines, not the 8. So, like... Why would you be mad about a pamphlet from one of the other 9? That makes no sense. What can you tell me about Talos?
He's the protector of man, the dragon of the north, the patron of all Nords. And despite the Imperials and their treaty, he will always be one of the 9 divines. A devout Nord would rather fall in battle and have his blood spill upon the earth than allow the Empire to strike his name from the divinity.
While the hatred for the Empire...
Talos is part of our culture. He's part of our heritage and our tradition. He's Skyrim personified. To suddenly have all that wrenched away is like losing someone you hold dearly in your heart.
Sad.
The Empire already took my daughter from us, but by Talos, they will not take our homeland.
What happened to your daughter?
I trained our daughter Lilia as a healer to one day tend the shrine of Talos and replace me as a priestess of Talos. When the fighting began over the White Gold Concordat, she ran off to join the Stormcloaks. She had her father's fire, how could I say no? She died out there, only having tended to the wounded soldiers for a few months. We never even found her body. The Empire burned all the dead.
RIP. But...
Talos preserve you.
And you. Grumpus Goblin on Twitch. There you go.
How can a humble
Meager
servant
ventures into content creation aren't as badass as my green screen magic and editing skills. Oh, you you flatter me, Lena. You know, I'm out here running this operation by by my bootstraps. We're not gonna finish this Mara thing. Instead, I'm gonna go back to my house and see my wife, which is right here. No, here. Yes, here. Hendraheim. Brass section, nice. Yes, correct. Rigmore, hello. Okay, gang. Welcome.
If anyone sneaks up on us, I'll smell them coming. Or I might not. We will see.
Okay, thank you. Let's open Hendraheim, and I would like to chat with my wife. Ysolda. Ysolda. Where's the bedroom in this place? I don't remember. I can't believe we didn't find this place on our first playthrough. That blows my mind. Katja, help me find my wife. I am a Battlemage. I should have a detect life spell. I don't. Oh, I do. Never mind. Well, no wife at home yet. Let's give her some time. I've inspired you to host some meat and wine tasting this summer, mostly because I love any excuse for a drinking stream. Yeah, you know, they're fun. The drink streams are fun. Speaking of, this perfect bar setting to do another video at. So maybe we'll set one of our videos in Hendraheim, you know, with the cup, flagon, and tankard in the way. Maybe we will. More to follow. All right, I am gonna sleep in my little bed here for way more than 12 hours. We'll give it 16 hours, just so that it's 8 a.m. the next day. Seven, 8. There we go. And out of the way. Oh, there she is. Hello. Ysolda, welcome to the house. What do you think?
Hello, my love. Back from some adventure, I bet.
I hate that the only questions I can ask are like, I'd like to move somewhere else. What have you got for sale? Would you mind cooking something for me? But we'll go with, would you mind cooking something for me?
Here, this is fresh. I'll have another meal ready tomorrow.
Cool. A home-cooked meal. Thank you. What you got for sale?
Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
I like that she can just, like, sell stuff to me at my house. Thank you. Alright, I'll take the fire. Well, the fire arrows are cool, but as we all saw in the Golden Glow Estate job video on this channel, the fire arrows do not deal fire damage, and that sucks. That's stupid. But they do kind of knock people back, which is fun. Okay, whatever. Thank you.
Keep yourself safe, my love.
I shall, my love. All right, follower folks, let's go. All right, well, shit. Let's Okay, we're going to do one more thing. We are not going to do that. We are going to read Rizad's note. So let's do that for our Khajiit pals. Okay, books. Rizad's note. Gonna be way down there. Wait for that to get out of the way. The roads have been unkind to this one, plagued by outlaws along the route from Whiterun to Markarth. Guards travel with Rizad, yes, but they are ill-equipped to deal with one such as this. They wield strange golden weapons and wear gleaming armor. Rizad has read of such things only in stories. Their encampment is found just west of North Brittleshin Pass. Each time they set upon us, they shout, "The saints would like to browse your wares today." The brutes steal mostly trinkets and oddities, no matter how cheap this one knows them to be. Then they allow Rizad to go on his way. Rizad has not yet fought back. While it has harmed this one's coin purse, it is not worth a life. Rizad has heard of another gang patrolling the roads further north, calling themselves the Seducers. They are known for their menacing, dark armor. Skyrim grows more perilous by the day. They are known to camp along the road west of Fort Castav. This one would pay handsomely to any who would help. Rizad fears for any who might come to harm at the hands of these worrisome pests. Okay, so Rizad should be way more aware of the Golden Saints and the Dark Seducers of Sheogorath, as the Golden Saints and the Dark Seducers are Sheogorath's main minions, and Sheogorath, as a testing god of the Khajiit, as we deeply explored in the Skooma video, should be like, you know, people should be aware of his, like, you know, cultural significance. So, like, come on. Nick sees a bar in game, immediately gets ideas. Alina, you are not wrong with that. I see a bar and I say, hey, I haven't made a video at that one yet. I should. That's pretty much how it goes. You know, Katja, maybe. You got any thoughts? Any thoughts?
I want armor. The strongest armor.
I feel like if we gave her, like, Daedric, she would still say that. I don't want to give her a helmet, because, again, she's just gonna, like...
Yes, boss.
Put a helmet on. Okay, maybe a hood.
Boss?
Let's trade a few things.
I have no problem with this.
Alright. I'll give you a hood if we have a good hood. Or, I mean, this one's an open face. She'd like that. Battlemage hood. Just a regular mage hood. The Necromancer hood is sick, I will say. And I do want to enchant it. But, okay. We gotta smith that up. Okay, we're gonna give her just a regular mage hood. She'll put it on. Okay, cool.
Good.
Sweet. Something roaring. We have to fight a freaking... Oh, it's a bear. Okay, what magic do we have in that hand? Let's detect life. Okay, we'll just do some flames. Hey, you.
We are warriors of Skyrim.
No, I'm
covered in blood.
I'm just a sick-ass Khajiit Battlemage. Also, that was a very funny delivery. Okay, that's fine. Alright, well, good enough, I guess. Okay, I do want to show you, though, again, the Necromancer hood. I want to smith it up so it's actually, or maybe not smith it, but like enchant it so that it's it does something useful, but like this hood looks so good and so much better than a lot of the vanilla stuff, but it's from one of the anniversary or one of the Creation Club type things, and I think that it looks cooler than any of the hoods that they ported in vanilla. So we should have more stuff like this. You can see like fabric texture. You can see the way it falls on the character's head. It's sweet. So from a fashion perspective, more of this, please. All right, I'm gonna take it off though. But I am gonna favorite it because it's sick. All right, good enough. Okay, well, we'll do some Seducers and Saints stuff later, but, you know, for more lore on the Saints and Seducers, Fudge Muppet does have a good podcast about the two of those, which, you know, I love their podcasts, and if I were to ever do an Elder Scrolls-oriented podcast, I would do something like that because they use Skyrim atmospheres as the background track, and it's sweet. I love it. Ooh, Cameron, so what meads are we drinking on Saturday? Okay, so for those of you that don't know, Cameron and I are doing a Dungeons and Dragons bout on Saturday, and Cameron, I've got some meads on deck from some future videos that I think are going to be sweet. So I'm going to pop over to the chatting camera to talk about all this. But yes, I have some videos for upcoming some meads from upcoming video projects that are going to be dope. They are some sweet, like, I don't know. They're some of the best stuff I've ever made. Let's just say that. And they will come up in future videos. But, so Cameron gets a sneak peek at some of those meads this weekend. But for the rest of you, you'll just have to stay tuned. But they're going to be really good. It might be the best stuff I've ever made. Going to be a disaster. All right, well, at least we'll have good mead for it, though. Anthony, when's the next live stream? Well, good question. I think we'll be able to do one next week. I don't know. I don't have any hard deadlines on videos. So other than there's one I want to get out like at the end of May, but there's some other ones that like, there's one that I'll get out before that. Maybe next week, maybe the week after, but it kind of pitches some ideas. Here's the thing. I don't know if you guys care about this, but I have some videos kind of in the production process that are like half-baked that would be good. Like they're entertaining. They're not necessarily the full scale of like the Elder Scrolls lore deep dives and stuff that we do with the main videos, but they would be good filler content, essentially, like stuff pulled from streams and stuff, I don't know, that are like entertaining but not necessarily Elder Scrolls cookbook or anything like that. So let me know your thoughts. I'd like to put those out, but if nobody wants to watch them, then I'm kind of like, okay, then why would I put it out? But I don't know. I think given the way that we've been treated very nicely in the YouTube algorithm lately, I feel like it would be smart of us to, keep like weekly or bi-weekly uploads going. But I can't do that with some of the more in-depth green screening stuff. So let me know your thoughts. In the comments of this video after I end the stream, because I'll end it pretty, in like 2 minutes. But so I don't know. Let me know. But I feel like they're not going to perform nearly as well as like the Elder Scrolls cookbook stuff. Just because, you know, everybody loves that, or any cookbook stuff, for that matter, Elder Scrolls, Fallout, etc. But I don't know. Some of the other ones I still think are fun, and they're lower effort, but they're not as in depth. So I don't know. I feel like putting those in between the main videos is like would be a way to have like more videos going out in between them, but I also don't want to do that if it's going to like kill whatever momentum we've gotten from the algorithm thus far. So I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. But Cameron, everyone boost Nick for the algorithm. Yeah, listen to Cameron. But no, like really, you know, whatever you guys do is probably enough. But you know, whatever we can do, that's I'm happy to continue doing videos as my main gig here. So you know, we'll just keep posting stuff and, you know, course correct as needed. But like, share, subscribe, hit the notification button. Yeah, Cameron knows. Those are, you know, we got to do all that. But yeah, no, we'll come back to stream next week. Now that I've gotten all the videos done that are like, oh, I have to get this out by this time, I'm going to take a little bit of a break on like the more rigorous main channel upload stuff. I will still upload like at least 2 main channel videos next month, maybe 3. But I'm going to like, you know, stream more here too. So you know, we'll see one next week sometime. So I'll keep you posted on the Instagram, but of course, you know, the Instagram is going to be the best spot to find out when we go live next, because I'm not the best about telling people when I'm going live. But I will probably still be doing it, just so that we have stuff going on. But yeah, I always put out great entertaining content. Thank you, Jess and Stereo. Subscribe. Yep, subscribe to the channel. All right, cool. Yeah, like, share, subscribe, etc. But literally, that's also why I put like kind of the more shit posty, like, I don't know, skooma trip stuff and stuff like that on this channel. And I guess also let me know if I should keep doing that on this channel, in tandem, or, you know, as a supplement to gaming content on this channel. I feel like it's a good spot to just put like, you know, any like bit like the skooma trip and stuff like that. I think it's just a good spot to post stuff. So I don't know, let me know. But I've enjoyed using it as like a second channel to be a little more relaxed and not as polished as the main channel stuff. But and yes, Jess, you were very correct. So for those of you that don't know, Jess has guessed every time I post something like, guess what the next video is about. Every time for the past like 6 months, Jess has posted in the comments like, it's gonna be skooma, and she was finally right. So congratulations. And Cameron, you want the skooma? I got you. We'll hook it up. But somebody commented on that video that the most accurate correlation to skooma in the real world would be opium. And while I agree, you know, from a like physical effects perspective, I disagree from the perspective of like a I want to be able to make this and ingest it in a relatively legal manner. And so I'm like, I'm not going to do opium for a video, but I appreciate your thought process here. But yeah, they had a good like chain of reasoning for like why opium matches skoomma's effects and history and stuff like that. And I agreed, but I was also like, I'm not going to make opium in a video, but no, wouldn't be able to do a legible stream. No, definitely not. Tincture of opium, laudanum. Yeah, that would be pretty brutal. And I don't think YouTube would take too kindly to that, but yeah. I hit that niche of fantasy nerd who loves craft beverages perfectly. Emphasis on lore elevates the content. Yes. Fully agree, and I'm glad you think so too. And Jess says, just eat a poppy seed muffin. Yeah, that's the moon sugar correlation to the opium. So wild. Okay. Well, thanks for tuning in to this episode of Quench Quest. We will be back next week. Maybe not on Thursday. We'll find out a different day if it's going to be a different day. Maybe Tuesday. No, not Wednesday. Maybe Tuesday, possibly Thursday. Those are kind of the 2 days that work the best for me to do a live stream. So yeah, we'll see. But yeah, thanks for watching. And until next week, cheers, everybody. And I got to find my... Okay, there we go. Thanks for watching. And yeah, we are just getting started here. See you on the next Quench Quest stream. And then also see you in the next Quench Quest, or I guess like Nick Tracy main channel video. But yeah, till then, cheers.